Soon the galaxy will be remade. Maul kicking off the trailer to the final season of Clone Wars might be as hair-raising as when Lucasfilm finally debuted the Kylo meeting Palpatine trailer. Ugh, what could have been. To say this trailer blew me away is putting it very, very lightly. I barely talk about the Clone Wars on this channel because, well, it seems like a lot of other channels had already broken down every aspect and angle of each and every episode. But now I can't wait to cover these episodes, as well as begin diving into some of my favorite arcs from the previous 6 seasons. Now, I don't want to step through the trailer second by second. However, I want to talk about what excites me the most as a fan of this series. Because as far as I'm concerned, the Clone Wars tells the best Star Wars stories, full stop. The Clone Wars made me rethink the entire prequel trilogy, which is impressive. So yeah, go watch it. And at this point, it's not even a kid's show anymore. It just looks like animated war. So, first, I want to see how Ahsoka comes back into the fold and how the Order asks for her help. I'm sure it's going to be this gigantic elephant in the room, with Ahsoka not being an official Jedi. But we do have that clip from Celebration that shows her being brought to the troopers that she will lead. For the clones, Ahsoka is still Ahsoka, the same person she was before she left the Order. But I'm thinking that potentially her struggle will be more internal. I'm also really excited to see how the Siege of Mandalore and the Fall of the Jedi overlap. It's clear that both will be taking place at the same time, or at least the trailer makes it seem that way, with showing us a direct scene out of Revenge of the Sith. And I also thought the addition of little Caleb Doom was incredible. Rebels is one of my favorite Star Wars things that's ever happened, so a little nod back to my favorite animated Jedi felt good. If that's all we see of the little guy, I'm okay with it. In regards to Maul, I'm extremely curious to find out how much he knows about the clones and Palpatine's plans. The first part and last part of this trailer are Maul's words contemplating the fate of the Republic and how everything will be remade soon. And towards the end, he's talking about something that is part of the plan, the overarching plan. It has to be that he has gained information about Order 66 out of Jesse from the clip that we saw. But again, who knows? We do know that Fives almost exposed Order 66, so I'm sure there are others now that have their suspicions, and the trailer leads us to believe as much. Now, the rest of this trailer looks like a miracle. I can't even really compare how good the quality of animation is in this trailer to some of the other seasons. It looks highly refined and just really, really good. The shot between Padme and Anakin also had me a little confused since she is clearly pregnant, and technically, if we want to get all nitpicky about everything, Anakin doesn't know that yet. But at the end of the day, I kinda don't care. I just want to see more of Anakin and Padme. And I'm really curious about where they will land with Anakin by the close of this season. I wonder if the show might jump beyond the duel on Mustafar, but we will have to wait and see. In the final images, when we hear Maul say, "Every choice has led to this," and he is about to face off against Ahsoka, this was the cherry on top of the entire trailer. The one thing that's a little weird is I'm not sure why Ahsoka has blue lightsabers in this season, and I'm sure that will be explained. And we did see in the Celebration clips that these new sabers are good as new, and I think that that was Anakin's voice saying that. But regardless, I'm ready to see the two of these Force users battle to the almost death, because we know Maul and Ahsoka survive until Rebels. So that's really it. I don't want to get deeply into the minutia of the trailer right now because I am enjoying the hype that this has given me. It's like a little present after feeling a bit deflated because of the Rise of Skywalker. And no, I don't hate it. It's just sad when a thing is over. Like over. And perhaps I'll feel the same way after season 7 of the Clone Wars. It's bittersweet to know that this is it. So if you are a fan of the Clone Wars, what are you most excited about? There was a lot of visual information to mull over. In between the ships, locations, explosions, it looks like season 7 will be an epic end to this series, and a well-deserved one. May the Force be with you, and AT-AT is signing off.